Oh, we're live. Don't worry about a thing. Nobody's here. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say it, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I know today is a beautiful day, and I think it's like that throughout Europe. So I don't know where you popping in from, but hey, I had to spend some time outside. Bam! Putting him in, because I got to see the questions and see what you guys are saying. You know what I'm saying? Necessary. Otherwise, I don't need them, but to read, gotta still. So, ladies and gentlemen, how you feeling? I'm checking in on y'all. That's pretty much the title of today's vlog. I mean, it will evolve into something else, I'm sure, because this is what we do. This is how we roll. This is how this place is. You guys stimulate me to go and venture into different aspects of my life's philosophy, the tools I use, what I'm doing, and this is why I'm here. So this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. And today's Sunday, and it's Fab's Funday vlog, and I'm pretty excited about being here because I do miss you. You know, some of you I get the chance to meet on the weekends, regularly, but that has stopped, unfortunately. So the few who know how to find me are here. And then the few that are here right now are watching me right now, right in this moment, live. And the ones who come later will watch it afterwards. And then the ones who are going to hear about it and be like, yo, did you hear about Fab's Funday vlog? Well, here you are. You just discovered me, and my name is Fab Morvan, formerly known as Vanilli. Yes, I'm known for many things, but the one thing I want people to know about me, I'm resilient, and I'll never give up. That's it. We'll keep going, but before I keep going, I'm here to give you some of that good stuff. Oh yeah. That positive energy that we talk about, which is necessary. Some of the people are the people who don't believe in that. Bow! Get that. Feel that. It's necessary. I've studied many people and watched many people talk in my life. And if there's one thing, and one thing I'm sure about, is that positive energy is where it's at. The other way will take you nowhere, nowhere, but down, 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 down to the ground. And this is not where you want to go. You want to look up to the sky, up to the sky. Because when you look up, you start to see, you start to feel your surroundings. And when you're open to your surroundings and you start to feel yourself in a much more positive way, bam! Here it goes. There you see the change. You see yourself move. You see progress. People come to you, people are approaching you, and there it goes. And that's what happened to me. when I started to feel that hope popping in, that hope got me going. It gave me strength, and it was like rolling down a mountain like a snowball effect. You know that expression, that idiom? Like it's like a little snowball and it goes down the mountain, but as it gains momentum, gets bigger, 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 and then that's what I'm talking about. That intensity, that focus, that drive that you need in order to go do your thing. So go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about a thing. I started singing that, but there was nobody there. So the people that are going to start afterwards, they'll see me. I started with that. That was the intro. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say you don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Yes, we're here for that. To believe and to know that everything is going to be all right in the end. So while we're going through this thing right now, it is kind of heavy. It's getting kind of hectic. It is. But you have to remain focused. It's all you can do. Like I said, going the other route won't take you nowhere but close to doubt. And when you're lost in doubt, you're looking down. You can't see nothing. You ain't got no hope. But then if you look up, you can see things. People can see you too. Because when you look down and you're stuck in a moment, in that moment of doubts, and you keep staying there, and you're afraid of everything. I sent it a post today. It was really cool. Matter of fact, I'm going to read that because that was the kind of like the premises of what I was going to talk about. I was going to go about that, and I posted it because I thought it was super cool. Okay, let me read that for you. I don't know where the picture is, so I have to go. Bam, screenshot. Okay, here we go. So, okay, I can turn it. Okay, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. There is nothing in this world that can trouble you as much as your own thoughts. Stop overthinking. You heard me? Stop overthinking, y'all, and take action. And this is thanks to Better Chapter. It's a very cool Instagram account, and this guy's got a lot of great things to say, as well as Gary V, as well as Patrick Bet David. Those are some of the people that I like to listen to because they're honest, they're genuine, they come from the heart, and it's solid. There's no agendas. That's what I love. Because when there's an agenda, it gets funny, it gets twisted, it gets like there's a plan. They're here, but there's something else going on, behind it. None of those guys are like that. It's straight to the point. Anyway, this was my monologue, and I'm about to see who is here. Because we're going to say what up. Say, how y'all feeling? How you doing? Let me know if you can't hear me. It's very important because sometimes I don't speak as loud. Maybe I have to place that a little closer. I don't know. Yeah. When I sing, no doubt I go up in volume, so it's not a big deal. Okay, Livia, how you doing? Vivian, Fab Morvan, hello. Eloyd Caricio, hello. Paul Perrin, Matt Edwards, Simona Oscar, Phil Richard, how you doing, man? How you feeling? Loic James. Evelina Lisiasco. I think I said your name right. No, I didn't. Okay. Nancy Birgit, how you doing? Sylvie, hello. Ellen, how you doing? Marine Louise. Moi, je parle pas anglais. Bon, on va se trouver plus tard. Marine, on va se trouver plus tard parce que je vais le faire en français après. OK? Alors, t'en fais pas, je passe juste après. Alors, maintenant, il est près de 5 heures, ce qui fait que, bon, ben, je vais passer sur les coups de 5h45, quelque chose comme ça. I'm not going to stay here too long, everybody. You know, because I came in late and I got things to do afterwards, but, you know, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it nice. We're going to make it sweet. And this is why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm here. So here we go. ER, Sylvie, Avril, how you doing? Izonika, Jen Dan, salut. Movania One, how you doing? Miss G. Oh, will be my first tattoo? What are you talking about? Let me know. Syria Jones, Syria Jones. I made the French accent on there. Syria Jones. Good morning. Ellen, Rebel Justice. Okay. Oh, here you come in. More people are coming in. People Cuff, how you doing? Orub Kato, bonjour. Le vlog en français, il va arriver plus tard, ok? Pas de problème. Cholito, hola. ¿Qué pasó? Romaine Bell. Okay, and more people are coming. So, does anyone have a fantastic question for me so I can go? You know what I'm saying? Because I need that. I need that inspiration to go places. Because as you know, every weekend when I can, I come by here and I just, we just vibe, y'all. So, okay. I'm looking for questions now. Thank you, Rebel G Justice. Oh, I have, the one thing is, you inspired me to talk about something today, right now. Through my musical journey, I've experimented with all kinds of genres of music. And this is one of the reasons why I'm so eclectic musically. And my return to music after coming back to Europe was in the underground scene of dance music. So it was a lot of tech. Like, hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, it was a lot of tech house and deep house and minimal. It was really underground, and I would write those long songs, and then they would cut and take just a phrase, and it would play around. And it was like, damn, really? You're gonna take all that and cut it up? And this is, this is the vibe that they were. That was kind of like the vibe, and it still is kind of like one of the vibes. It's like you repeat this message. And a great example is "Around the World" from Daft Punk. To this day, classic, beautiful, and it's one sentence. Around the world, around the world, around the world. Like this, but it has that magic. That groove is infectious. It doesn't stop. And I worked with a lot of people who were working who had that frame of mind and that approach to what they were doing. And as a result of that, they were doing a lot of manipulations with the voices, detuning my voice. So a lot of the stuff that I've worked on, I used different names. It was different. It was cool, different aliases. But it kind of got me thinking and trying different things with my voice through the years, and this is why I love to just experiment. Experimentation helps you discover different things. And one of the projects that I was gonna start was called Polyvoice, and Polyvoice because I was experimenting with different voices. So I was working on those various songs, and they all had a different timbre, a different feel. I was trying to see if you listen to one, if you'd know which one was the other, or if it was the same singer. Anyway, I just messed around and had a good time. That's why until today, I kind of sometimes enter certain characters. Sometimes they're very distinct. Sometimes this one, oh, that's him, and that's him. But there's others where I like to distance myself because I don't like to be limited when it comes to creativity. I like to just go and try new things and experiment. You know, while we're talking about my voice. Anyway, let's keep going and see what we got. What do we have? Okay, I like that. Okay, that's the name. So true though. Overthinking makes you stop the creative process. Whatever you do, it's true. It's true for creativity, and it's also true for life. You know, and I've talked about that one before, where you listen to your gut feeling, and you were right the first time you were right, and then pam, 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 you go the other route. Instead of trusting your instinct, you go the other way, and you realize later, damn, I messed up. I was right the first time. But this is a process. You know what I'm saying? This is a process, and this process, when it takes place, pay attention. Pay attention how you feel, because it's a feeling. I love that line. It's a feeling, and you feel it, and it's like right in your gut, and you just have to look at it. You just have to peel that thing off, because there are a few feelings that are there, and those feelings are like voices. But there's one true voices who resonates more than the other, and it. You can feel it. So train yourself to not only feel it first, and then it's gonna get louder. Once you feel it, then you're going to hear it. It's gonna be like, yes, that's the one, that's the one, that's the one, that's the one, that's the one. And when you got that, so try that with various situation. Don't find yourself in like a dire straits situation where you're supposed to make that incredible situation, and don't train on that. Try with simple things. You know, try simple things, and then you can figure it out. That's kind of like one of the things that I've learned and kind of trusted myself, to to discover, because it's all about the spirit. That's what that is. You're listening to your spirit, and that will take you to the right place when you are aligned in positive frame of mind. Don't make any important decisions when you're like off kilter, off balance, because you are off balance. So when you are off balance, well, what's going to happen? I don't think your decision is going to be right. Right? Okay. We're vibing, y'all. We're vibing, y'all. This is Fab's Funday vlog. It's 5 o'clock, so I'm not gonna make it too long. Not too long. I'm gonna keep it on the wrap today. I keep an eye on the clock because I got things to do, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I give you, my energy and my focus. Today, it was a good day because I started my day with you know, that workout. And you know, I haven't been in the gym for a while, as you know, because I used to do the vlog from the gym, but I've been forced to figure out, some kind of a system in the house, and it's coming together. It's really cool because oftentimes I would during the week I would work on production, and then come Friday I'd have to leave. So Thursday's off the table. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You got those 3 days, and which means I was left with one day in the gym. But by doing like those short half hour, 45 minutes, no weights needed. I'm using a few things, and they work. I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. So I make that portable. I make those pieces portable. Then I can take them on the road, and I can actually get maybe a second and a third go at it. And then I do the gym with the weights and everything. But otherwise this is core exercise, which is super important, because for the stage it really helps. You know, abs for singing necessary. So I've learned a few things, a few more things. I've had to do some research, and it's been really cool. One person that I've been checking out is Jeff Cavalier. I mean, the dude is he's on fire, man. He's very solid. Jeff Cavalier, go check it out. He rocks. So then from working out, did a few more things, and then I went outside and I was skateboarding today. Oh, it felt so good. When was the last time I I was on a skateboard? When was the last time I was on a skateboard? Try and think. I'm trying to think. Ooh, I'm not gonna even think or try to think about it or give you a number, but it's been a long time. Been a very long time, but it felt awesome. It felt awesome to ride, like go left, right, and everything. So I think I'm gonna get another board, because I got a skateboard is for tricks. I'm not really a trick kind of guy, but I like more like the skate surf, to just like simulate, the wave work. You know. Anyway, that was my part of my day, and then I looked at my watch and I was like, "Yo, it's getting a little late. Got to come to you and just share, vibe, give you some good vibes." And going out there, it's kind of, it's interesting. We have to respect those rules, social distancing, but also trying to have some kind of normalcy. So this is why I was like trying to forget the fact that we've been on pause. And I hope that you are trying to find, something, someone, a system to keep you going, to keep you moving, because you got to keep that going right here. If you don't keep that going, you're going to go, you're going to go down. You don't want to go down. Look up, look at the options, like I said, reinvent yourself. You can study. You got a bunch of times on your hands. So YouTube is a perfect place to do that, you know? So go ahead, do your thing. Don't be afraid. Reinvent yourself. That's I will say it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Reinvent yourself. It's key right now. Because when we get out of this tunnel, nothing's gonna be the same. People are gonna be different. It's a different world. It's so weird because in the space of 3 months, when we get out of this, you will see a lot of new things emerge. And we are going to have to work with it. Some people will take advantage of it, maybe turn it into a business, turn it into a niche business. See the opportunity. Don't look at it as the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new world. With the death of something is the birth of something else. Anyway, we're going to go get some questions if you got any for me. Okay. Hey, don't forget that we talked about that last week. If there are any poets amongst you right now watching, send me one of your poems. Make sure it's small so I can post it as well. Because if it's too long, I have to cut it and edit, and I'm very short on time. So make sure that it's really tight. Like, it can be like 5, 10 lines close together. Send me something. Let's inspire people, and let me just, spread your name as well, because I'm cool with that. I'm a creative guy, and I want to help other creatives like me, you know. But you don't have to be a creative to put your thoughts down. You know what I'm saying? It's if you feel like writing something and it touches me, and I'm like, yo, I got to share that, I will. You can bet on that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. What language did I speak with Rob? At first, well, at the beginning, we spoke English together, and we were not very good. And later on, I studied German in school for 2 years. So later on, I started to trust myself, because I got used to people talking. I kind of like, I kept studying as well at the library, trying to better myself with the language, because I really wanted to speak, but I didn't trust myself, because French people and languages were funny. We like to speak French, French, French. It's just the way I was bred. And when I was living in Germany at the time, I was like, okay, I definitely gotta. I want to know what people are saying. So I made an effort, and then afterwards, Rob and I would speak German, kind of like on the regular, and would switch between both. And when we were amongst English-speaking people, and we needed to speak about something private, then we would speak in German. So it was very, very handy for us. Very, very handy. Okay. Sylvie, if you could describe your personality as a color, which color would you choose? Or maybe more than a color? Hmm. Oh, that's tough, when it comes to colors, because, depending, because, you have seasons. And I love, I love to dress. I love clothing, because it is an extension of me. I like, fashion. It's not really fashion that I'm crazy about. That I love is the fact that you can express yourself through clothing. Like, for example, this T-shirt. You know, you know who this is. This is Bruce Lee. Oh man, a master, one of my heroes. And I use one of these saying, and it is, "Be like water." Very simple. Be like water. You know. And today I just felt like, yo, let me put my Bruce Lee shirt on, because this is exactly what we got to do. We have to be like water. We have to adapt and adjust to our new surroundings. This is what I was talking about earlier. I mean, I expanded on it, but in a simple sentence: be like water, go with the flow, but stay aware of how and why things are moving the way they do. It's important. Right now, you have to be aware, because it's a new world out there, and it's going to be like putting new shades on, and then it's going to be looking like very different. So don't be the one that's like this, you know, who doesn't know what's going on. Put those shades on, boom, so you can see exactly. Oh, maybe I can go to the right, center, left, up, down. There are really true options for me. There's no dead ends. Destination, Solution City. No problems, only solutions. But of course, it takes drive, it takes focus. It's painful to go after it, in a simple sentence, to go after it. But it is up to you to go after it. Time flies. It flies. Life is way too short. So give it all you got. Let's keep it going. So, to respond again, because I went into the fashion, as far as the color, if I was a color, ooh, it's tough. Again, when you dress, it's about balance, balancing those colors, sending messages. That's why I like, when it comes to fashion, I like to send messages like this. But if I like to, if for example, I could design a T-shirt every time I would talk to you, and which would be in great balance. My favorite colors, if I would be those two colors, would be black and red. Black and red, black and yellow, between those two. Black and white. I love contrast. So black and red, black and yellow, black and white. Those two. If I was those colors. If I was a feeling, I would say love. Et voilà. Sorry, I was digressing. Sometimes I can do that. But when it comes to clothing, like I said, I try to always, not everyone thinks like that. Some people don't put any thoughts into it, but I'm very sensitive to colors. I paint as well. So whatever I put together when I dress, sometimes I'm like, not that for me, I'm talking about me. For me, that doesn't work. I cannot walk around like that. So I'm trying to find the right colors always to catch my mood. That's it. All right. I hope I answered your question, and I hope it was interesting for you guys. Veronica Z. Yeah, crazy time now. I'm wondering if the truth will come out. Well, in time, it always does. That's just the way it is. So don't worry. It might take some years, but I can tell you that there are a lot of great people who do great investigative work, who do great interviews, who bring the right people to interview, who are well aware of the how, why, when. So we know a lot already. It's up to you to find those channels. Like I said, I've mentioned a few people earlier, and if you go there, they're gonna open your eyes to new things. Because of course something went down. Like, this is not clear. It could have been handled very differently. Why wasn't it handled properly and faster? Who are the people in charge who didn't react quick enough? Or who told us, yeah, everything is cool, everything is all right, it's just a flu? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but in time, there'll be a lot of documentaries on all that. I can't wait for those to come out so that the people who are non believers can finally realize that a life is not just, it's not black and white. There's a lot of grays in between. and don't believe everything you're reading or seeing, especially on television. All right. What? Okay. I'm gonna go check that out. Hawk Force. Some, I'll check it out. I didn't hear about that. That's crazy stuff. Colleen Jenkins, are you still working on a movie? Well, I will let you know. I will let you know. I will let you know when it's signed, sealed, and delivered. Yeah. When it's signed, sealed, and delivered, and the right people are on board, I'll let you know. Until then, I can say or talk about nothing because it's just air. You know what I mean? It's show business, So, but hey, the team and I, my manager Kamal and myself, we are at work. We don't stop. We ain't never gonna stop. All right. So don't worry. We're putting the work in, but it has to be right. The team has to be right. Everything has to be right. It's complicated. It's multi-layered, you know. But we'll get there. I have faith. Mark my words. We'll make it happen. When? I don't know. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. All right? All right, you guys are asking more questions this week. Last week the French people were on fire. They were on it. This week you guys are there. Okay. Let me see what we got. Okay, Lon Ember. What are your thoughts on the Teddy? Oh, you know what? On Teddy Riley and Babyface, that didn't happen last night. Oh, really? I just wanted to put the good show for us, but they roasted. They're roasting him and feel bad for him. Oh, really? Oh, because last night I was gonna go check it out, and I didn't. As a matter of fact, I was gonna watch it tonight. But you telling me that the Teddy Riley Babyface um, on Versus, I think it's the name Versus on Instagram didn't happen. That sucked. Well, I will look into it. I have no information, but I'm gonna check it out and find out what happened. So you tell me that Teddy didn't show up? Is that it? Oh, that sucks. That means Babyface was ready to go. That would have been nice. I was looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to it tonight. Okay, what else we got? Okay, Stephanie Johnson, are you a vegan for health reason only? No, it's not just health of myself, it's also health of the planet and my surroundings. You know, I mean, think about it. All those animals that are grazing on the grass, and that soil that's dying because the cows are grazing on it, and then the soil is not really growing fast enough, so they have to move him somewhere else. It's complicated. There are a lot of great documentaries on there, and you should go check it out. But it's not just about me. It's also paying attention to my surroundings, and plant-based is where it's at. As a matter of fact, they discovered, I don't know when, I think it was last year, a few years ago, but they discovered that the gladiators, the original sportsmen, their diet was plant-based. There was no meat, and there used to be a whole organization behind that, from training to fooding, and there was no meat to be found in their bones. When they excavated their bones and realized that there was no meat, that it was plant based. So something to be said about that. All right, the original sportsmen were not eating meat; they were eating plant-based food. Ah, that's plant-based. All right, what do we got? Okay, Evelina, Alicia, always got some good ones. Okay, we're gonna go, Evelina. Somebody said, we want to change the world, but the world changed us. Do you think people will learn the lessons or the lessons after all this? Well, we're going to see. I definitely I have. I mean, like I said, I said it before. I have this imaginary wall, and I look at it. I'm looking. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, so many lessons that I've learned during this pleasant time, and I'm writing it down, and I'm trying to adjust my equation for life. It's about learning. It's about evolving. Personal growth is necessary. That's how I've lived my life. This is how I've gotten to. This is how I've gotten to this point. You know. So I will keep on going. Keep on going, 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 going. And my motto is keep learning. We're here to learn. And that's it. Because if you don't keep growing, what happens? You go in circle and circle and circle and circle. Now you don't want that. You want to evolve. So, and I believe that wherever you are in your life journey, um, you will learn certain lessons. We don't see the world the same, of course. That's just the way it is. Everybody moves and learns at their own pace, and that's cool. So there's no rush as long as you keep on moving and you keep on learning and you listen to that good old instinct and gut feeling, because when you're slowing down and when you're supposed to do something for yourself. So treat yourself like your best friend. So what happens when your best friend messes up? You're like, hey, what are you doing? And if you take and adapt that same way of thinking to yourself, trust me, it's gonna be good. I did that for myself. And when I started doing that, it could change my life. It did. Mhm. Let's go. You guys are talkative today. I think you're starting to get you're getting the vibe. You're getting with the flow. I love it. Thank you. Thank you very much for the good questions. We're going somewhere. We're here to learn too. We're here to inspire each other, to grow and to learn. We're here for positive energy, positive thoughts, positive vibes, Fab's vibes. And I want you to walk away with something. Every time, if you can walk away with a little something, every time I'm done with the vlog, it's a beautiful thing. Write it down, work with it, experiment with it, and see how it affects you, because action equal reaction, right? Let's go. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Vivian Belmore. Will the album Rob and Fab be reissued one day? I like it. Sounds great. Well, well. The Rob and Fab album being reissued. I never thought about it, but maybe one day, maybe one day it will be re-released and remastered. You know how to do that, because our ears do change. So, for example, I have a Purple Rain album CD from Prince, the purple one, the amazing one, and I always have to turn it up. So when they reissued um, a remastered version, I was like, yo, let me get that. Boom. And it's awesome because then it's compressed differently, it's louder, because our ears do change, and it's nice to feel it like that. So maybe we'll do all that. Who knows? But there's gonna be a lot more fresh new music from yours truly, Fab Morvan, y'all. Don't give don't give up on that. Yes, we're on pause right now, but we're going to go back to work. As a matter of fact, this week was productive, y'all. I'm working on a new project with an artist in Paris. So in 1 week, we did it all. Boom, the song is done as far as the demo is concerned. The songwriting, the music, it's all there. So I will go to Paris to record with this artist because I collaborated on the melody and the words, and it's gonna be fun. So I'll take you in the studio, and as a matter of fact, we were vibing so well that then I kind of like inserted myself in the track. The producer was like, "Oh, could we add another piece where you could come in?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" So I got my little piece in that song. It's all sang in French, and in my section, boom, is in English. It's gonna be dope. Shh. I'll keep you posted. And then I worked on another project, and that's in the making. We're working it out, but it's dope, funky, vibey. Like I said, I don't stop. We might be on hold. Hold up. But we don't stop. Because music and creating and expressing myself is an extension of who I am. It's like breathing. So I've got to keep on breathing. You know, can't stop. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop. We're now at 46 minutes. So I think that we're going to close down in a minute. Let me see if we have any more cool questions. Okay, Sylvie, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Do you feel positive all the time, or your mood is affected by seasons? I mean, some people are happy during summer, but when winter is coming, the mood becomes more melancholic. Well, from nature, I am melancholic. That's just the way I'm made. I can't change that. The music is my yang. So I got melancholic moods, and I got the music that comes in. And that is my balance. Music just elevates me. So when I'm around music, or think or listen to music, it's just boom. So I keep myself there. I know where I need to be. Of course, when summer is here, woo, that vitamin D is amazing. But don't forget that the sun is not always as present as it is in summer. So you've got to supplement that vitamin D, the sun vitamin, with vitamin D, which I am doing regularly. And that will bring balance. So try. So my winters are a lot more easier. I tell you, because years ago it was a problem. So vitamin D is a good one. It's a good thing. It'll keep you balanced. And you don't have to take medications or anything. You'll see that your problem is just, you're missing supplements, and this is why you have to look into that part. There's a lot of research, a lot of information online. I'm not a health coach or a health specialist or a nutritionist, so I'm not going to give you advice, really intricate advice on that, because everyone is different. Everyone, needs something for their own needs. So, oui, Richard. That's right, because of the light. Yeah, Mathilde. Pas maintenant, c'est l'anglais, c'est l'anglais là. On va arriver dans pas longtemps. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're approaching about an hour. Got to disappear, yeah. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Oh, at the end, you get that grinded coffee because I grind my coffee. It can't get stuck in your throat, too. As I was saying, it's time to go. Gotta go, yeah. I hope we talked about everything we had to talk about. It felt really good, yeah. Thank you for coming and listening and talking and asking questions, yeah. It was lovely. Arrow says, oh wait, what do you gotta say? X-Row, Fury. Tell me now before I go. It's time for me to go, yeah. Thank you for the love, for the support, and everything else. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. To see you there every week is so cool. So cool. Lots of music. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of music. Thank you for the cool questions. It was nice. We're not going to overdo it today. It's time for me to go, even though it's so hard to say goodbye. It's hard to say goodbye every time because, I'm in the flow. And when I'm in the flow, I could stay in the flow, but I got to go. Right. This is Fab Morvan, yours truly. I'm about to lead you out, take you out with some of that good vibes. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about a thing. Woo! 'Cause everything is gonna be alright. Yeah. Pow, pow, pow. I love doing that, because it's like climax. Boom. Anyway, it was a pleasure. Thanks again. I know it's hard to say goodbye, but I got to go and talk to the French people. Okay. Bye-bye. Until the next episode. Tell your friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get the message that I came here. And I'll see you soon. And don't forget, health is wealth. Without health, there is no wealth. Stay strong. Innovate. Believe in yourself. Continue. Don't be afraid of anything. Study it. Face it. And then that whole fear factor will be like, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Let's go. Bye-bye. Peace. Until next episode. Over and out. Bam.